Hello, everybody, and it's another clear night on Long Island, which is a shock to me, as much as it is to you, I'm sure, if you're on Long Island. And we're imaging tonight, and I am just playing around a little bit with some of my PhD2 settings. Um, my graph is a little weird. Um, if I spread it out a little bit, um, it gets a little squashed. But if you do that, 2, 8, 0.87, I'll take it. But we're imaging right now, and we're imaging just some RGB stars right now. And I'm doing a little bit on the horse head. And don't worry about that. That's a telephone wire. That'll go away. But you can see a little bit of the flame here. I'm only doing 30-second shots because I'm just doing this for the star color. So it's interesting to see. And I'm going to change a couple things here. So if you'll excuse me for a second. And we're back. There we go. And so I'm just hanging out. I figured I'd try out this program a little bit more. I'm playing around with it. I'm trying to figure out how to get the Facebook things going. But right now I am just doing some imaging, and I am doing just to get some star color. Hopefully that this right here, this little shadow will go away. That is actually an issue with a telephone wire. that will go away. And we'll see what happens. How's it going, Mr. Bramwell? What's going on, sir? For those of you that know me, I love my DrinkWorks machine. I have a little alcohol. Hey, Charlie, how you doing, bud? Doing some Horsehead Nebula, just star color. We're not doing any long term. We're only doing 30-second shots right now. We're going to move on to the Leo Trio in a little bit, and we're going to do some imaging on that. Probably in about, how much more does this have to go? So it's about an hour to go. So in about an hour, we'll do start doing the drink the drink recipe. The drink recipe is the Jack Daniel's Lynchburg Lemonade, and there we go. You know, Charlie, it's almost out of my range too. Hence the telephone wire. Oh, it's almost gone now, so that's good. I got a little desk mode over here, I think, but hopefully I can just get enough data to get RGB star color. I'm doing this with a giggity. I'm doing this with a 294 MC and an 80 millimeter Explore Scientific. Oh wait, you love the kitties and the birds. What about the rabbit? The rabbit's there now. So Tom's got a new rabbit hanging out with him. Did you give him a name yet, Tom? And for those of you that are, I just found out something today. If for those of you that are so inclined, I think that if you click this, if you click that, it will go in my list of people that want to come on and hang out on the show. So I don't know if it works, but you named him Cadbury. That's awesome. Little bun Cadbury. Just don't eat him, all right? But if you're so inclined to join me, I think this will go on a list of people that are waiting to come online. I could turn you on and turn you off. So if I don't like what you're saying, I could just turn you off. So so there should be that link right there, and it should be in the chat box. You are on, Jason, you're on Facebook. I'm having some issues posting messages to Facebook with this. I still haven't figured it out yet. But if you check it out on YouTube, you'll be able to see the link. But that is the link for the show. If you are so inclined to type that craziness, you're more than welcome. But if you're on YouTube, you should be able to see the let's see. Facebook doesn't allow posting comments from your profile. If you'll need to make your streams public on Facebook. Apparently, my stream's not public on Facebook. It's only private. No, you're not. You're not the only. Are you? Yeah, I guess you are. There was 8 people on there, but there's nobody really on there now. I'm not sure why I can't reply. I could read all your messages on Facebook. But you know what I'll do? I got an idea. Ready? Watch this. I could put it on. Let's see. So I'll copy this. And I don't know if you guys are watching it on my personal profile. I'm sure you guys are. So what I will do is I will put it on my Facebook wall. So if you guys want, and let's see, copy, paste, and post. And it's on my wall now. It says restream on it. Join the stream. So if you want to, you're more than welcome to come online and hang out. Not sure what we'll talk about, but we'll talk about something. First Light finally with the WO73. Yeah, you know what, Jay, I read your I read your post. I heard you were competing with some nice wins down there. That's definitely that was definitely a challenge last night. I got some data last night on the Leo trio. I got about 2 hours worth of color. This is going to be my first color project, I guess, with the color CMOS camera. And again, we're dealing with a Borderlight sky, so we'll kind of see how that works out. I did have some success with M101 last summer, and now we'll try the Leo trio this summer. So we'll see. Oh, wait, Tom got on. Hold on a second. Let's see if this works, Tom. Hey, Tyler, what's going on? You lost 2. Let's see. I don't have any video yet from you, Tom. I just have a blank screen. Maybe I'll put my headset on. Maybe I'm going to need to, people are actually going to come on this thing. I actually need headset because I don't have any speakers. I don't need this. Tom, I can see your feed coming in, but I don't see a picture yet. So I just see a black screen. Not sure why. Can you even copy it on there? I don't even know. And Tom, you're out. Okay. Guess that didn't work very well. Maybe it's new. I don't know. Hey, Tyler, your Prima Luce stuff is on the way, just so you know. And I'm sure Tom will be happy to hear that as well. So. And we're just playing around here. Let's see what the guiding looks like still. And it's getting a little worse. But again, right now, Orion's heading into the west and slowly setting. And we're just playing around. Can you see the YouTube chat? Yes, I can. I can see the YouTube chat. Yes, I saw the first like comment and I answered you. What's up, Jay? And my buddy from Astro World. What's going on? Okay, yeah, stop yelling at me. What's going on? Don't caps me. I'm not doing anything wrong yet, and I haven't started drinking enough. So right now, again, we're just getting some RGB data right now. Not really doing much interesting stuff, but it's my guiding is okay. It's not the best. Yesterday, even with the window, was running better. I'm actually Jay. I don't know if you want on my Facebook page if you want to come on. I know Tom tried to come on, but why don't you hit the link on my Facebook page and see if I could pull you in to the show and see if it works. I'm imaging just RGB data for the horse head before it goes away forever, or at least till next winter. And then in about, where are we at? In about 40 minutes, we're going to head over to the Leo Trio again and get some more color data on that. No link. It's there. Would you stop it? I'll do it again. And Facebook and there you go. I just shared it to my profile. It's public. I just shared it to my profile. Somebody just beeped in, I think. Oh, it is Tom. There you go. And can I hear?
I had to join this party.
What's going on, buddy?
I'm gonna make all you guys sick because I'm gonna swing in my hammock.
Oh, great!
I'm gonna be still, but my background is gonna be like this.
And don't do that, man. I'm already on my second Jack Daniels. Stop it.
Giggity.
There you go. How you doing, buddy?
I'm well. How are you?
Yeah, I'm hanging in there. Just, I got this. Well, last night was clear, but it was like literally was every once in a while I get a 20-mile-an-hour gust. so yeah, for no reason at all. I mean, it was kind of windy. We were averaging about 10-mile-an-hour winds, which I could image in, but once that gust comes in, everyone's watching me on the stream. I tested this program out last night. And whatchamacallit, I'm just sitting there, people are yelling at me, check your cables. And I'm like, it's not the cables, man. I'm getting wind. It's whacking all. And then I figured out that, I did something really dumb. And I have these awesome dumb moments and they're pretty funny after you figure it out. But for some reason, Secrets Generator Pro opened the wrong profile for my auto guiding. And it said I was imaging with a 120 on a ZWO mini guide scope, but I was guiding with a 178 on an Evo guide. So my graph was like this, looked like a bad EKG. So I was like going into tachycardia or something, But
yeah, I got like one clear night I think this week. So I got you can see it. Yeah, boy.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. This is my new secret honey hole that's like a half hour from my house.
Nice.
And I just pinged the owner. I'm like, you going to be up there tomorrow night? It's the only clear night all week, and we'll see what they say.
Hey, I wish I had a decent sky half hour from my house. That'd be
Yeah,
That'd be
I
wonderful.
can actually image in my backyard if I really want, but I mean, there's so much good stuff within less than an hour that it's
Awesome.
it's a shame if you're not. I mean, if you're going to take the time to do it, just to go do it. Like go be on a mountaintop. I mean, it's gorgeous. Like
Mountaintop. I'm from Long Island, bro. There's no mountains.
no, but I'm saying if it's available, and you're just like chickening out and staying in your backyard.
No, the nearest mountains is I would have to go over the bridge, over the river, and upstate somewhere.
Yeah, go west, man.
Yeah, actually, probably right now is south is more likely, but hopefully, if
let's all get our shots, and then you can come to AIC.
I'm good. I got my shots. I got my shots.
Good. I'm still waiting for mine. I want mine bad.
Yeah. Yep. And Jen's, my wife's getting hers second on Sunday.
Oh, hey, Tyler.
I could. Yeah, he keeps on telling me to move. This guy from what, Arkansas or whatever. He's telling me to just get out of New York. I said, I know, man. I was out.
Yeah, move to California if you're gonna move. Dude, do it.
I lived for 2 years in a suburb of Savannah, down in Georgia, and I was literally about 45 minutes from Deer Lick Astronomy Village. And let me tell you, if my dad didn't get sick and I had to come up here and take care of him, I probably would have bought a little plot down there, because they're like the community village. They actually sell you plots for dirt cheap, and you can do whatever you want to the square that you have. It's great. And it's minimal. All you gotta do is pay like a yearly fee, whatever, and that's it. But it's nothing. It's not a lot of money. But hi Benji, what's going on? Bald Hill. Where's Bald Hill? No, I'm not going to Bald Hill. That's too far.
How far is that?
Far enough that I don't know where it is. Let's see. Bald Hill. Let's see how long it is. Bald Hill. Oh, that's actually on Long Island. It's in Farmingville. Why go to Farmingville? Farmingville's just as bright as here. But yeah, so just he was joking. He says now, if I was gonna go anywhere on Long Island, probably the only focusing. All right, cool. Probably end up going to a place called Southold, which is on the North Fork. Dark, decent, not as dark as you, but it's a Bortle probably 5 or 6. But it's a lot better than my 8 from my backyard. So
got a nice smooth line going there so far.
Oh yeah, it's good. It'll come back up.
What's your focuser and your setup there?
This is the Moonlight 2.5 CFL.
That's a good focuser.
Yeah, I'm still waiting to put this guy on.
I know, man.
It's still sitting there.
Is Kevin watching?
What? No, I don't think
Kevin,
so.
give me the schemes.
Oh man, let me tell you, I'm dying to put this thing on. And
yeah, we're gonna make more. We're gonna be making a few more adapters. So we're gonna round out the spree line for you. We're gonna call it the Higgins adapter. And then,
nice.
And then we've got I think there's 2 or 3 Takahashi 106 variants that we're gonna add.
Nice.
Great, more part numbers. Just what I need. More parts. More parts.
Add parts is parts.
Parts.
We got a couple. We got a bunch of. Yeah, everyone wants to know if you're chilling in a hammock.
I am.
Yes, he is. He is in a hammock.
That's your ass.
And let's see. I get a bunch of Long Island. I got Ronkonkoma on Long Island. I got Mastic Beach, Long Island. Got a bunch of Long Island people here. That's pretty cool. Jason's making fun of me now with the Higgins adapter. Thanks, Tom. Appreciate it.
Yeah, the Esprit 80, the redheaded stepchild of the Esprit line. Apparently, I don't know why it got left out. I guess it, but
you know what? I think I think a lot of people, because a lot of people don't want to go through the issue with the 80 and even the Explore Scientific 80, the FCD 100, whatever. They all come with the foot, and you got to take the foot off, and then you got to put rings on it, and then you got
we have the other 80. We have the ED 80.
Yeah, but that's the Evo Star, though, right?
That's the one that you mistakenly bought, right?
Yes, and now it's sitting on a shelf in Camera Concepts. So
someone's gonna buy it, dude.
Someone will buy it. I guess so. If anybody has an Evo Star and has a Sato sitting around, a 2-inch, feel free to give me a call. I'll give you a deal on the adapter.
Yeah,
but
slightly. It really only just looked at.
Yeah. No. It literally, I took it out of the box and I went like, "This isn't gonna work."
This adapter's been gawked at.
I'm like, what is going on here? I mean, what? I mean, I kept thinking to myself. I said, the Evo Star is like, compared to the Esprit, like the Beeline kind of. Yeah. And I'm like, why do we have all of them for the Evo Star, but not all of them for the Esprit? I was like, God.
I know. I concur.
Yeah. So.
And Omar agreed. And that's why he agreed to do it. So we just need that. I'll call Kevin tomorrow.
No, dude, it's no rush. I'm sitting there waiting.
No, anyway. I mean, we're getting ready to make adapters.
Oh, nice.
So the other thing too is we just hired this new company in Italy that is less than 30 minutes away from our factory. That it's a bunch of these like sick young machinists that basically they have this massive farm of 5-axis machines and all this.
I think you were telling me about that. Yeah.
Yeah. And they make parts for like Ferrari and Fiat.
Wow.
And Alfa Romeo and all sorts of these things. They just run parts all day long. And so they're going to start running our Eagles, Asatos, Arcos, Sesto Senses.
Speaking of Arco, anything about the Arco? Anything going on?
I asked Filippo, is the Arco on this shipment that I'm getting Monday? And then he said no.
Oh.
And I was butt sore. And so, but he said that he wanted to get this one last piece of software finished and that it will be on the next shipment, he said.
All right.
And so I'm going to get a shipment ready. Like it'll just be small, but I don't care. I'm going to make a shipment. I'll be like, send it.
Yep.
Because
at least one will be gone.
Because it's going. I have back focus for days on this thing.
What is that?
Like, that's my RC. Oh, I can't get the angle right.
I actually gave you a full.
There we go.
Wow.
Let's see if I can get in there.
There you go.
So yeah, so I have like all sorts of room for that thing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's gonna sweep.
Well, what's the width of that Arco? What is it? How much back focus does it eat up?
Less than an inch.
Okay. All right.
I forget. I think probably around 3/4 of an inch, something more.
That's not bad. That's not bad. I got plenty of room on both my focus. Anyway.
Yeah,
so.
and we're working on a narrow Sato. So at some point there will be a narrow version of that.
Nice. I mean, because this 3-inch is a monster. That thing is.
Yeah. Well, the 4-inch.
Well, I don't have anything that requires
a 4-inch. You can place your fist through the 4-inch.
Like, oh my God.
It's wrong.
It's totally wrong. You wear it as a bracelet.
Yeah, those Takahashi guys, man, they eat that 4-inch focuser up. They love it.
Wow.
That thing's so beefy.
Mark Ellis popped on. How you doing, Mark?
Yeah, Mark
the Maniac. It's funny. We have like a core, like we have like 5 to 10 hardcore like watchers that like no matter what we put on, just show up. And Mark is one of them. I got a Frank, and now Tom is starting. Not you, the other Tom, but you come on quite a bit also, Tom. We got so many people. We got Tarek from I don't even know what country he's from, but he's not from the U.S. He's always on. George Lutch is on. I mean, I know these people like that in my family now because I talk to them. I talk to him at least once a week on.
I'll stop swinging. Sorry.
Dude, I'm getting dizzy.
Yeah. Sorry.
I'm gonna turn off your video, damn it.
Yeah. Just take a still of me, and then I'll rock out.
We'll overlay the audio.
I actually found out that swinging in a hammock jacks up Wi-Fi. Like certain devices, maybe you like create some crazy wave.
Nice.
Deal with or something.
Well, so here we go. So I guess I'm done with Orion right now. It's in front of the trees. So I got about 30 minutes. So we'll stop on that. And
yeah, I was going to say Orion. You're late in the year for that.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm not doing. I already got like a ton of HA on the Horsehead. I got a ton. I got like 17 hours, but I wanted to get some RGB, just star data to get some star color that I'll plop on top of the narrowband data. So when you're gonna remove the trees? Yeah, when I move to South Carolina, that's when I'm gonna remove the trees. But let's stop this sequence because this is gonna be worthless.
I got a big old hill behind my house, but I like it. I mean, where the hill is, I wouldn't really shoot much anyhow.
Yeah.
It's low, blocks the light. And then I have Camp Pendleton to the north. It's like 20 miles of like a hole in the earth. There's nothing there. And if I want to shoot to the north, man, I can actually do some serious damage in my backyard.
That's awesome.
I can see the Milky Way in my backyard.
You know what I can see in my backyard? Street lights.
Yeah. Yeah, the street lights around here even are pretty decent. They're not like there aren't very many of them, and they're not overly powerful. I like it.
I like it a lot.
I like it a lot.
we used to have a friend. Her name was Lori Alaka, and
that just sounds like that.
Yeah, so totally cool girl, man. I miss her. I would love to hook up with her again, see her again. I haven't seen her in like 20 years, but we used to go Lori Alaka a lot.
Yeah, I mean, how can you not? I just want to say that name over and over.
But that's what she was like totally like. She was like one of the guys. I mean, she would like wrestle and like fight and everything. So one day she started wrestling with me, and I decked her, and I nailed, and her head. I had like this upraised step, she nailed her head right on a step. She had like the size of a golf ball with a big dent in the middle. She's like, "Oh, that's okay. Just give me another beer."
Rub some dirt in it.
Oh yeah. So
let's go. She's one of the boys.
No, she was really, really cool girl, man. She was definitely she's online. She
again. Oh, you moved.
Oh yeah, I moved. However, I may have to get up to rotate the camera because the Arco hasn't come out. It's like fabled.
Yeah, it's like Snuffleupagus. You can't. It's out there, maybe Sasquatch.
It's just
I'll talk about it.
It's roaming like the Black Mountains of Germany somewhere. Yeah.
Unicorns prancing around, jumping on Edelweiss.
See, there we go. God darn it. All right. I'll be back in a second. Oh.
I'm going to tank your show while you're
gone. No, don't do it.
You me now.
Actually, you're going to lose a feed.
Let's see how close he gets this. 60. 67 degrees off. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What did he do? Oh, no. He crashed his whole thing, man. Crater. He's going to blue screen. How's it going, Mark? That rotator's coming. I'm super excited to get it. I've never actually, in all the years I've done astrophotography, I've never had mechanized rotation. I've always had to do it manually. It's going to be like a mega treat. Anybody out there that has the Sesto Senso 2 or an Asato can hook up to the Arco, because all the circuitry for the Arco is inside those focusers. Can I do a screen share on here? Add a video. Share screen. Oh, he won't let me share my screen. It's probably wise. Right on, Mark. Is it working better? I hope. Things going smooth. I love my happy running eagles if I can help people make them run smoother.
I'm back. How much garbage did you talk about me?
Well, I crashed your computer. I was going through some of your files, and then I crashed.
Oh,
up there.
Those damn eagles.
Yeah, sorry about that.
There you go. Okay, there we go. Doing the first picture already. Nice. Let's do an auto stretch.
Yeah, Astro for Dummies. That's, yeah. Well, I mean, it was easier to make the Arco that way. I mean, a lot of the stuff was redundant. So just to keep the simplicity in line and keep the cabling to a minimum, all you really needed to do, the power and the data was already right there in the focuser. All you had to do was just carry it one step further. So there's this little interconnect. You don't have to occupy another USB port.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, especially when you got the Asato going. You just hook it right in.
Yeah, just boop right there.
Yep.
And then, like, if you have the Sesto Senso, then you can get just like a little short little interconnect.
Yeah. Yeah, I had a friend that was looking.
Super stoked to get that. And it's going to, Arco is going to do some super cool things that I can't really talk about yet. But it's going to be more than a rotator. And the resolution on that thing, it's sub-arc second resolution.
Yeah.
So,
well, please say you put like a tilter on it or something. Yeah.
A tilter? The ability to...
Yeah, it's got its own gimbal in it. You know?
No, dude. Well, everything's got to be true. I'm not going to
just play
camera
it. Just play it.
Yeah. No, it's that device is probably one that I've been waiting more, like eagerly anticipating that thing.
Yeah. I mean, it's been on the website for, oh, wow. It's 8 months. I mean, it's been on there for a while.
I don't even know if the one I'm going to get is like red yet or not. It might just be aluminum because I don't know if it's been finished.
Mark said he has a Sesto Senso 2 on the Ascar 600.
Yeah, he's set. We chatted about this. We're gonna get him going on one. He's all set for the motor.
Yeah, Mark, I have a question. Since you have the Ascar 600, it doesn't really have anything to do with the Sesto, but have you noticed anything as far as optically with the Ascar 600? Because I've been hearing from now 3 customers that purchased them that's seeing pinched optics and some massive like purple fringing on the stars. And yeah, that's what I said.
Is that
And,
filter placement? Maybe like, is there a filter like too far? Like
I asked him.
UVIR cut?
No, I asked him if he had anything in the image train, and there's nothing else in the image train. He said.
Oh.
Now they could be lying. I mean, I don't know, but it's not the only customer that I've heard this from.
Was it in RGB or was it in like all wavelengths? Like,
I didn't get that much information on it. Basically, I just got some pictures and just saw them. But I saw one customer had pinched optics, and the other one had color fringing.
Well, I mean, the pinching thing would be bad in all wavelengths, but if it was like if
it was just in red,
weird, like halos and stuff, it could be like he may just need like a UV-IR cut filter or something.
Yeah, that could be it. That could be it. I know I had a friend.
And like you never see it in HA or whatever, but he might if he was doing like one-shot color stuff.
Gotcha.
Oh.
Mark Ellis will be doing more testing on the Eagle 4 tonight. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And I haven't seen yet. I have to let. I have a let of lines.
A lot of lines?
I have a lot of lines on all 7 filters. I'll send you one of the fits. Okay. Well, be interesting to see it.
It's got some banding, like maybe like vertical banding or something.
It could be. It could be. What else? SETI. I guess I mean scent. I don't know, Mark, you're killing me. I think you've been
Someone's drinking with you.
Somebody's hitting the jack. A small set of lines, one at the edge.
Huh.
And other people have been talking about pictures from one-shot color. There is color aberration and fringing.
Yeah, right. I wonder though if those people, if they're using a UV-IR.
Yeah, curious.
And if so, like how aggressive is it? Is it just a lume filter, or is it like? Because I was shooting with a Raptor, and I had a lume filter, like a 2-inch lume, in the filter tray or drawer or whatever the chamber there that they have, and I had it in like totally wrong, and it was further away from the camera than it needed to be.
Gotcha.
And probably not as aggressive as it needed to be. So I put a Bader UV-IR cut in the proper location, and now it's perfect. Sexy clean. Yeah, it's perfect.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if you're watching. What's that?
It might help them. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if you're watching the show the other night. I was talking about my squiggle issue. I had like a squiggle that was not being taken out with my flats. It looked like somebody took a finger and just kind of moved it around. Like originally I thought it was like either a piece of like a dew drip that kind of went down the sensor or went down the telescope or something. It just made a little squiggle. So I was like, oh man, what's going on? I said, all right, so let's start from the beginning. I look at the scope optics, see if there's anything on there, and I actually take the whole image train out and I look inside and I blow it out with my hand blower, and I try and make sure that's all clean. I put it all back together. I take a picture. It's still there. So I said, okay, you know what? Now I take off the flattener, take off the filter that I have in the flattener to make sure that's all clean. Mm-hmm. Put it back together, take a picture. It's still there.
Oh God!
So I'm like, so now I'm on a mission. I'm on a mission now to get this thing, because it's like, I don't know. I keep on comparing it to you ever watch Breaking Bad?
Oh yeah, I love that show.
Okay, so there's an episode of Breaking Bad, and it's all based on a fly. And
yeah.
And he's trying to kill this fly for like the whole episode. That was me. I'm just trying to get the squiggle out of my flats. So I said, all right, well, I did the flattener, I did the focus, I even blew out. I took like my horsehair brush, and I'm doing inside the focus tube. I'm cleaning it out and blowing it and everything. So I said, there's nothing else left. It's got to be the camera. So I take the faceplate off the ZWO, the 294, and I blow the faceplate and I put it back on. I take a picture. It's still there. I had to take the entire red cover off the camera. I had to open up the camera. It was inside, and I blew it. And now I got the cleanest sensor on the planet. I got like one dust mote. It's all gone. It's perfect.
That was factory dust. That was like,
yep,
that was placed there with loving care.
So somebody had a piece of hair or a mustache or something fell in there, and it was just
lunch, maybe some bits of their lunch.
If you look right, kind of, this is the same camera, but if it was right here, it was a big squiggle like this big. Yeah. I'm sorry, like this big over here. It was like right here, and I'm like, what the hell is that? And now this is the same camera, and you can see it's all gone. So
yeah. Yeah, some cameras are assembled in clean rooms, some assembled in clean-ish rooms.
Clean-ish, yeah, exactly.
Whatever. Close enough.
I mean, this is my first ASI, my first ZWO cooled camera that I've owned. I've had plenty of guide cameras that I use with them, but so far so good. I mean, it takes a little bit of getting used to with the Bayer matrix in front and kind of changing some stuff. But I'm
learning one-shot color and how to deal with it. I have a one-shot CCD that I'm learning the ins and outs of, getting more time on it.
Okay. Which CCD?
It's QSI 690C.
Okay.
And it's one of two in existence, and the other one is somewhere I don't know, I guess. So it was built by Neil Barry of QSI about a week before he died. And
wow.
He had the other one, and he built two, so I don't know where the other one is.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see if I can find the picture with the...
I miss Neil.
I never knew him.
He's a cool dude. Everybody at QSI back then was like, they're just super cool. They were young, and they did everything right, and they did everything like super quality.
Well, that's awesome when you have that.
Yeah. Well, and the cameras are still quality. Like, they build them. You can tell, like, all this. They carried over they bought all the intellectual property for a reason. Like, they're a good camera, and ATIC, you can tell they paid reverence to it, it seems.
Well, that's good. I'm trying to see if I can find that.
I know my driver is better than it used to be. That was maybe one's like weak spot. I was a little worried about when the company was having problems. My driver wasn't working too good.
Oy.
Now it's solid.
Nice.
Hey, Mitchell.
Yeah. Alan says what's up.
Yeah.
My camera was assembled in a garage, he said. Well, I guess that's one way to do it.
The Fly episode was greatness.
Yeah.
I want to go through and watch that whole thing again. That series went off the rails.
Oh, totally. I mean, and you know what I love the show so much, but you know what the sad thing is? It took me about 5 times to get through the first season.
Really?
I couldn't get into it right away. I was like, what is this? I don't get it. What's the attraction to this?
The hole that guy was digging himself was just getting deeper and deeper.
Oh my God, yeah. It was, but once you get past like the first, like, I guess 8 or 9 episodes, all of a sudden it picks up. And,
and like the more lines he's willing to cross, right? Like the deeper of the hole he can dig.
He just keeps on. He keeps on going, man. He starts.
His brother-in-law is a DEA agent. It's like,
dude. When I saw that, I'll never forget the scene where he found out that Walter White was one he was looking for the whole time. He's literally taking a dump.
Yeah.
In the outhouse, and he opens up the book and he reads a book to my favorite WW, and it just light bulb turns on, and I don't want to ruin it for anybody else. I probably already ruined one thing, but it's just amazing, and and then if you
he had an aha moment.
Oh my God, was it aha? Hey, Eric's on too. What's up, Eric? Yeah, so there, it was, that show is really good, and if you really get into that show, I haven't finished it yet, but Better Call Saul, which is the prequel.
See that now? I've tried to start that series many times, and
me too. 3 times also on that one, and I still stopped watching it. It just was
watching Debris. Have you seen this on NBC?
Yes,
I watched the first episode of that the other day, and there were some things in that were like, it's very X-Filesy, like a modern X-File. It's pretty cool. I want to check more of that out, I think.
Well, I said last week, I think I found probably the most horrible science fiction TV show ever that's been put on television, and I can't stop watching it though, because I want to see how it ends. Salvation, it's called, and apparently the guy, I don't know if you're a Star Trek fan, but Picard, the new Next Generation with Captain Picard show, the captain of that plays the main role of this show, and apparently what happens is apparently, you remember that asteroid or the meteor that went over Russia and totally trashed like a city?
Like blew windows out everywhere.
Yeah, blew everything. Yeah. So it turns out that was a U.S. government kind of top secret experiment to kind of take out Moscow, and they landed in the wrong spot or something. And the reason why Russia hates us is because that they found a piece of American technology in what was left of the asteroid.
Oh,
They trace it back to this guy Tans, who is the captain of the Picard show, and it's just so bad. I mean,
I'm gonna check myself right now the name of this show.
You'll see. You'll watch 3 episodes of it. You're gonna be like, I can't watch it anymore. Yeah, Eric, it's a sci-fi tangent. Yeah, that's Mitch. Well, I guess Alan likes Salvation. He said it's terribly awesome.
Is that
But
I was just digging through my photos, and I just found this photo of me and Filippo after AIC a couple of years ago, and we look exhausted.
Oh no. I gotta find the pictures that I had with Filippo and Neef 2 years ago. There was a couple of images I have.
Miss it so much.
What's that?
I miss Neef so much.
Oh man, you ain't kidding. And I just made 12 videos for Neef for Camera Concepts, so advertisements. Or if you're from somewhere else, advertisements.
Superimpose a new date over them later, just reuse it all later.
Well, I reused 4 of them because we literally Jeff is so bad with emails.
I know.
he's so bad. He's like, oh yeah, Neef is going on. I said, yeah, Neef is going on. He's like, yeah, well, I need videos in 2 days. So I'm like, dude, do you realize how long it takes me to? It's not the imaging of the video. It's not the recording of what I'm saying. It's all the other stuff that goes on in the background, And it just takes it 2 hours per video just to do the processing.
Mm.
And
what's the latest with AIC? Have they?
I haven't heard anything. I haven't heard of people.
They were saying October 8th through the 10th or something like that. But then I haven't seen any updates.
I haven't seen anything, and usually I get the email before Jeff does. But if it comes to camera concepts, I'll see something, but I haven't seen anything regarding it. I saw the Winter Star Party being virtual. I saw the NEAT being virtual again. I saw, I think Texas is canceled again. But let's see. Eric said, "Hey Tom, Dan is trying to push the eagle on me. LOL. Do you got any lying around? Just kidding."
I got listen to Dan. He's a smart boy.
You know what? And I'm ready. I'm almost ready to get my second eagle once I get everything settled out. But I'm telling you, the way that I could use the software that I'm used to and not being sucked down to one producer. Like if I, and there's nothing wrong with the ASIR because it is, $300 and it works with everything ZWO, and ZWO is a major player and that's great. But if you want to use anything that's not ZWO, that's, with the exception of DSLR, you're screwed.
Yeah.
I mean, it works for some, right?
Yeah.
And if they live in that ecosystem, then it is a simple solution.
Oh, it's a great solution.
Very limited though.
Yep, it is. It is.
But yeah, no, I mean, I think maybe the ASI Air is a great place for people to start that like don't want a lot of hassle,
Yeah.
Like, let's be honest, Windows is Windows,
Yeah. And you could try really hard. It's really tough to break in ASIR as far as software is concerned. You can't really do anything.
Well, I mean, it's all closed, right? So if it breaks, it's like it's on them.
Yeah.
They're the people that make everything. Like they make the hardware, so they better know how to talk to it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So yeah, I mean, from that end, it's a slam dunk,
Yeah.
But then, yeah, you live in that ecosystem, and you eat what they feed you,
and you like it.
You like it. You better like it. Hopefully,
you like it a lot. You like it a lot.
You like it a lot. But I don't know. I mean, I like my QSI. I love it. Like that's the best camera in the world, if you ask me. Like, and it runs on Windows, so
yeah.
I'll be on Windows for a while.
My next CCD will probably either be a QSI or an ATIC. I'm not sure which one yet.
Yeah, so my next camera obviously is going to be CMOS, probably one shot color, something nasty, but I want to wait just a little bit longer, and then I'm going to see like what offerings are out from probably ATIC at the time. I think I'll go with them. I like Rui from there. He's my buddy.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I don't know him, but I would love to try a camera because I know a lot of my friends have them, and
dealing with them on QSI stuff, they've been great too.
Yeah,
so, yeah, I'd love to check them out.
I've got 70 new pins. What is that? Pinterest. I don't do Pinterest. Go away. But yeah, so I'm getting some decent data. It looks like on the Leo Trio.
Got a mess of smudges there.
Yeah, I do. I'll even maximize the smudges for you. There you go. And
get a little more contrast in your curve there. Get it a little darker. Show me what do we got going on.
Yeah, let me move it over a little bit. Huh?
Yeah, look at that. Pretty trio there.
Yeah, I'll move it in for you.
Yeah, so one of these days, sometime between now and the hour of my death, hopefully, SGP will let you do a debayer
on the fly. Yeah, exactly. That would be nice. And now it just took a new photo, so.
Yeah. Click that little lock range button, homie.
There you go. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, boy.
That's one 5-minute shot.
Pile those on.
What's that?
It's gonna be sweet. Pile those on. That's gonna be sweet.
Oh yeah, I got a bunch of data from last night too. So this is going to be, again, I think I said this before. This is going to be like my first one-shot color project. So the first one that I'm actually putting major time into. So
mine was Running Man. I did
nice.
The very first thing I really pointed at, and then I did my class with Ron Breaker.
Ron Breaker, yep.
Yeah. So he did the processing with me on that. That's gorgeous.
Yeah, I mean he did. He did.
Can you share a screen?
What's that?
You won't let me share my screen. You don't trust me. I wouldn't trust me.
Can I do it?
I don't know. It says it's crossed out.
Can you try it now?
Let me see. Hang on.
It looks like it's got like a slash on it. If you click it, it goes away.
Share your screen. Yeah. Okay. One sec. All right. I don't know. Can you see it? Can you see my screen?
Yeah. Hold on a second. I got to turn it on. There you go.
Let's see if I can do this. Do you see my web browser right now?
Yep. I'll zoom it up for you. There you go. Yeah. Wow.
That's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool, man.
That's with just a cheapy RC6.
Okay.
But with an Asato focuser on.
Nice. So the focuser costs more than the scope.
Yeah, about twice. But, hey, man,
Hey, you can't fix blurry photos. I mean,
gotta do what you gotta do.
Absolutely. But that's a beautiful shot, man. Nice job.
How do I get back out of there? Go back out. Yeah, and then I'm gonna take that camera out and point it at M51 next, I think.
Yeah.
Actually, this is that's one shot color with that camera through the Raptor, and you can tell I had the star bloat there.
Yep.
So that'll be fixed next time.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, because in narrowband you don't get it. It's like,
yeah, the stars are tight, but then you worry about the star color not being right too. So
yeah.
You did a good job on that.
I like that Raptor.
Processing on
that's
that processing with. Yeah, it's 61, right? Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, I got in there.
Yeah.
I love those little dust nuggets, man.
Yeah, I did like these guys over here in the bottom. Yeah, right there. That's nice.
Yeah.
And how much time is on that?
Let me go back and get the specs on it.
$3 hours?
Yeah, just an hour in each channel.
Oh, in a 2. Okay, put 2 portal darts. Okay. You're in a portal 2.
Yeah.
In order to get that kind of data, I'd have to get probably about 13, 14 hours.
Yeah, I have some pretty sick locations. Like this one I shot on the top of a mountain in the Los Padres at like 5,000 feet in like some ridiculous scene.
Wow. That's nice. Did you add H alpha today? I see a lot of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
HALRGB.
Nice. Great shots. Yeah, I'm trying.
There we go.
What's that?
I was looking for the button to get out of that insane zoom mode.
Whoa.
Infinity.
Yeah, how do I kill the screen share? There we go.
Yeah, you just hit the button again. There you go. So, and yeah, so we're still just taking M30. I'm sorry, taking more Leo Trio again.
How long are your subs? I can't
These are
remember.
only 5 minutes.
That's good.
You know,
One shot color. That's
yeah. I mean, I think that's about all I really kind of want to push in my skies.
Mhm.
You know, my skies really suck. So
yeah, when I go shoot my M51, actually, I'm gonna shoot that through my 683 QSI. I'm gonna shoot separate channels, RGB.
yeah,
HA.
I got my. I'm waiting on my Antillas. I bought the Antilla 3nm Pros narrowband.
Mm.
And I can't wait for them. They're on back order right now still, just like everything else in the world.
Like the rest of the world.
Oh my God. It's ridiculous. I mean, I literally ordered my Skywatcher Esprit 120 October 12th. And I'm still waiting.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Frustrated
October
much?
12th. So it's, now it's at a point where it's just like, just get it to me for Christmas. And I'll be fine.
Christmas 2021 or
this year, because then it'll be 13 months. I think that's more than enough time. I could call up Dave Kriege over at Obsession and get a 30-inch before I have this thing.
Yeah.
But because right now it's just been incredible. I mean, it makes no sense. The stars are looking good, Charlie. I mean, if you do want to take a look real quick. I'll kind of make this full screen for you, and I'll kind of
my big beast down here.
And what is that? Was that a 14?
That's my 1100 down there.
Nice edge.
I call it the wedding ring because my wife has a really nice wedding ring, and I don't. I was allowed to spend the money on whatever else I wanted.
Well, there you go.
That's how I show my love for my wife.
But
with the ability to see back in time.
The stars look good. I mean, they look decent.
Oh, look! Did you see that little galaxy up there? Look at that sweet little one.
Right here.
Yeah.
I actually framed that way. So if you notice with the frame, the main thing is the Leo Trio here.
Yeah.
And when I was doing the framing, I saw this.
Yeah.
And I wanted that in the same picture because I thought that was kind of cool.
Well, it looks like there's more off to the center left part of the frame too.
What, like over here?
No, left. Yeah, like are those galaxies or are those stars?
Let's see. Let's zoom up a little bit.
So that was it was the middle left edge. So it should be around there somewhere.
Well, that's the one that we know of.
The one that's the one we saw. I guess they're stars.
I guess they're just.
It's hard to tell through the Bayer mask when you're like.
It really is, especially when you're dealing with that.
Yes. The clan tartan plaid.
It's ridiculous. I don't like it. Not one
That'll
bit.
be pretty though.
Yeah, it should be good. I got about 2 hours last night before the clouds rolled in, and then I'm gonna let this run all night. How do I?
Yeah, I'm gonna be able to go long on 51 because that thing's up like all night. From
51's gonna be fine.
On. Yeah, I'm just gonna pile it on.
Yeah, that
this will be like the second thing. So this guy just closed on this property, and I shot from it a few nights ago. I still have to stack what I shot, but I've been so busy. But then tomorrow night's going to be clear, so I'm going to go up, and then my goal is to do just shoot an entire image from his property and get it all processed with Ron and get a killer image and then get it printed. And
And by the time he builds his house on this place, like give him his housewarming present. Be like, here you go.
Nice. Yeah, I did. Ron helped me process my Heart Nebula photo, which I spent 26.2 hours on. And that was supposed to be a Valentine's Day present for my wife. And it turned out, well, our Valentine's Day is February. So I think I got it to her for an anniversary gift, which was April. so because we have such bad like skies in New York. It's like, clear outside says, hey, it's going to be clear. And then next thing you know, you set up and everything is fine. Yeah, it's all a lie. So I started using another program called Windy. And that one has gotten a little better because there's 3 different models of weather: European model, the U.S. model, and one other one. So you can kind of use that, and they all get updated at different times, which is great. So you get really up to date, accurate weather, at least more accurate than clear outside is. Yeah. But
so Astro with Eric says good news regarding Ron today.
Yeah, Ron.
I didn't hear what he announced, but I know something was coming, and it was pretty big. And I couldn't say anything. But what did he post?
The Sky Intel.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah. Okay. So
I can talk about it now. Good.
Yeah. So he put it on Facebook. Sky Intel finally acknowledged him as a contributing editor. Which for those of you guys that don't know Ron, I know most of you, the 8 people that are watching, do know about it. But he is astrodoc.ca. He is also part of the Masters of PixInsight classes, and you can check that out at mastersofpixinsight.com, or you can check him out at astrodoc.ca. I've taken lessons from him quite a bit. Tom, I know he has said a couple times tonight that he has he's totally cool guy.
He's my emotional support Canadian.
Oh man, he's like one of those guys, like was it AMSVR, whatever. You just talk to him, you just like want to go to bed. His voice is so
zen.
Yeah, I mean, he's like, and it's very Bob Rossish. So for those,
he is the Bob Ross of astrophotography.
Totally is. Absolutely. All he needs is to curl his hair a little bit and die.
His perm just lies down.
Exactly.
That's all.
The guy's awesome. If you have a chance and you want to learn something, try out the $35 lessons that he has right now on, because it's him and Warren Kellner and Pete Proul of IP for AP. That have this thing once a month that they do all about PixInsight. So it's really, really cool. And for $35 for 2-hour class with these guys, it's unbelievable opportunity. So I've gotten every single one of them. And it's really, really cool. If you want private lessons, they both do private lessons.
So you see on your focus curve how your first point falls just outside the curve?
Yes.
It's lazy.
Mm-hmm.
So that's backlash. And so I mean, I've been actually working with Omar and we've been looking at how to analyze a focus curve and that first little flag. And if you reverse the direction of the focuser X number of steps before your focus curve, it'll actually be clean. And so we were talking about writing a little like algorithm that would do that and then calculate the number of backlash steps.
Well, that would be cool.
And then, like we could code that into the Sesto Senso and say like, well, every time you execute a direction change, execute 8 extra steps. Or
that would be cool. The reverse step to kind of
and then you just never have to mess with backlash.
No, you won't have to mess with it at all. Yeah.
Yeah, until you move that motor to another focuser, then recalibrate, and rerun the algorithm, and then
well, then it'll do it all again. So
So I was messing with that the other day, and I was like, I always hate that stupid little first point that pops out. And I noticed, like, well, on my feather touches, that little point
is almost non-existent versus, you know, like the OEM focusers on some scopes, it's more pronounced, right? So like,
yeah, and you know, you could play around with it also, but if you could write something into the code that kind of, it's your focuser, so you kind of know what the backlash steps and then what to enter
well,
in
it's
that.
not our focuser. Like, so for Sesto Senso 2, it isn't, right? So we have to figure it out. But for the Asato, we do, and we actually already do calculate that, and it's hard coded in there. So
nice.
You don't have to mess with backlash. And then the Asato is cool because there's sensors at max in and max out.
Okay.
And so when you do a calibration, it's like zip, 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 and it already knows, like, it knows where full in, full out is.
That's awesome.
That's memory. And then you can tell too when you tell Asato to go to 0, you'll hear it and it'll go like zzz, and then it goes zzz, zzz at the end. It's almost like an indexing auto, like a electric window that like self-indexes.
Nice.
It re-zeros every time. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, there's no chance of losing your position at all. I love that focuser.
I do too, but right now it's sitting collecting dust right now.
Yours is more like art right now.
I'm like the special order. You know, it's like you know, my dog likes to pee on a lot of stuff. Yeah. And
we could take it back, but I'm pretty sure by now you've licked it.
Yeah, I've done more than lick it.
Yeah.
But I don't think you'll take it back.
I don't either.
But let's see. Jason shot the HSO on a monkey head. He's now acquiring LRGB and HA for M101. That's going to look cool. I think he's got. Jay. I think are you doing that on the 152? I think if you are, that's going to look pretty sweet. Tom's Astrophotography said he got the Mastering Pics Insight book by Rogelio, which is an awesome.
Rogelio.
Yeah, I'm Long Island. It's Rogelio.
That's Rogelio. I miss Rogelio because I remember when I met him at AIC, I was like starstruck, right? And he signed my book and he was super nice. And then later we were interacting on Facebook. We were chatting about something, and then and I realized that he lived when I was in San Jose. He lived like 8 miles away from me, or 6 miles away. Yeah. That's cool. I was like, oh my God, like you're kidding me. So like we used to go out shooting. We had a good time. But now I moved 7 hours south. So
yeah. Well, Jason's actually using the 140, not the 152 Explore Scientific. So it's still gonna look awesome. The 101 is gonna look great in that. I shot 101 with my 127 and it looked good. So
yeah. So Dan, it's Rogelio and it's Prima Luce Lab.
I finally fixed the Prima Luce Lab part. It took me about 3 years to kind of figure that out. But you know, that's okay. I was calling Ron Brecker for a while too. So I butcher everything. So so your name is easy. I can't butcher Tom though. You know.
Yeah. I'll respond to just about anything.
Just about.
Just about.
My friend Frank said good night. Tom's Astrophotography said good night. Mark said that would be awesome.
Yeah, what time is it there?
10, coming up on 10 o'clock. And I got to see what's going on with the Islander game because I actually gave up the third period to be online with you guys. And Islanders win 1-0 final against Washington. Who scored?
All right, well, no more third periods for you if that's what's going to happen.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, no more.
And I can't watch the third one. Who scored? Brock Nelson scored the game-winning goal. There you go. I'll take it. Shut out from Varlamov. All right.
Oh, the Marines are starting to blow things up over the hill. You can start to hear the faint. There's a dog too, but
Tom.
I think the dog is barking at the.
Oh, is that what it is? The munitions are going off.
Yeah, they shoot some artillery over there.
Damn.
loud sometimes.
The Rangers won. That's all that matters. Oh my God. Go away, Tom. You're not allowed on the show anymore. Tom, Astrophotography.
Yeah.
You're now a Ranger fan. No Ranger fans allowed. You're all dirt.
I think I have an issue with some neighbors here. What's going on?
Uh-oh.
There's a disordinate amount of yelling out there.
Oh no.
Yeah. Drama.
That's not good. Hopefully
I'll let you give you a little taste of some California
drama. Here we go. We're gonna get the mamas and the papas singing now.
Oh, the clouds are coming in.
Oh no.
Well, it wasn't going to be clear tonight. Tomorrow there will be disappointment.
Oh well. Tomorrow, I think. Well, according to Cloudy Nights, it's going to be clear the rest of the next 10 days. So that means it's going to be cloudy as soon as I close up my telescope. So let's see. So actually today's Tuesday, right? Yeah, today's Tuesday. Oh, they changed their forecast. So it looks like by midnight it's going to start clouding up over here. The wind from Canada must have blew south.
Well, you got another hour and a half or so, 2 hours, right?
Yeah, no, I'll keep going till midnight, and then I'll pack it up. And then tomorrow night looks decent, but tomorrow night we have the Astroworld TV show, so if I do both at the same time, and Thursday looks decent, and then Friday's garbage, Saturday's garbage, and of course it's new moon, so Sunday and Monday is garbage.
So Mark has an Esprit 120. Who has an Esprit 120?
He does.
Well, let's get an Asato on that hog.
Yeah. Well, Mark, if you want to borrow an Asato, you just got to get the adapter. I don't have the adapter for the 120. But,
I have that. We have the 120 adapter, right? That one we had. It's a 100 and 120.
100, 120, right?
Yeah. Look at this. Look at that right there.
Oh, geez. Actually, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Wait a minute. I'm lying, I think.
He can buy, dude. Mark, buy that 3-inch Asato off of Dan and put him out of his misery. And then,
put me out to pasture.
And then order PL3600253 from Dan. That's your adapter. And own the night. Poor Dan. He wants that focuser so bad. We'll get him the adapter like right after he sells it. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you do have a Nightcrawler. That thing's a badass. That's true. That's an investment too. That's not a cheap focuser. You don't just walk away from the Nightcrawler. Oh, the dogs are eating Dan. Oh no.
Hold on a second.
Dan, they're attacking.
I had to get my box of goodies.
Yeah, so Mark's got that Nightcrawler.
I know he does.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I had it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you got, you bought the one, I thought you bought the one for the
Asato 3-inch, 120 and 150.
There you go.
3600253.
There you go.
There you go. So I bought all the stuff. I got, the 350s. I got everything here, but I have no telescope to put it on.
You should just get an Esprit 100 now.
I know, right? I'm telling you.
And then you're good. You have everything else.
But you know what? The reach, what is it? So the 80s 400, I think the 100's like 540 or something.
Yeah.
I mean, is the reach really, worth it to kind of go that far? I mean, You know, I'm eventually gonna get a 120 something with over 800 or 900 millimeter focal length and work from there. But,
yeah, I have my RC with a reducer that gets me to around 900 millimeter. I love that thing. It's fun.
yeah. Oh yeah. Who has
It's fun because it's collimated. Like it could torture you, I guess. And it often does. Like, but yeah, no, it's in good shape.
Nikki Plays is currently outside trying to capture good images of the Leo triplet. And we're doing the same thing, Nikki. So there you go. And Eric is saying the 152 is awesome. Yes, I you know, if I had a mount that could handle a 152, I'd get one. But I don't have a place to put one of those things.
That's beast.
Yeah, that's huge. That's huge.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got to be close to 30 pounds just for the OTA. I mean, it's crazy.
Refractor forest.
Yeah. ESED 140 carbon fiber is 910 millimeter focal length, f6.5.
That's a nice scope.
Yeah. M106 is looking great with 152. So yeah.
Yeah, that's probably a pretty sick field of view.
Yep. That's gonna be awesome. So I'm finally letting the goatee grow in. First time I had let's see, the 152 is 34 pounds, so I was close.
Oh yeah,
that's close. So when your best mount is an EQ6R, that's not going to work.
One person's saying it's 20 pounds, and one's saying it's 34.
What do you? No, stop, guys. You know, both of you guys are. I think the 34 pounds is closer. The 152 is not 20 pounds.
There's no way it's 20 pounds.
No way. ES 152, even the carbon fiber. ES 152, SU on carbon fiber, specs, image circle for weight. Really?
Is it 20?
It is 20.
Well, then is there like a non-carbon fiber 152?
There is the 152.
Well, then that's probably what they're like comparing. Like
152 essential. They even make it. I don't even think they make the 152 essential. I think it only goes to 127. Yeah, it's 20 pounds. My goodness. Okay. Well, I guess I can't. I guess I could handle it then, because
I could put that on the M Uno. I'd probably have to flip it the Meridian because of the length, but I could.
Yeah, or either that or get some sort of pure extension. But
yeah, that's a sweet scope.
Yeah, EQ8 can handle. I don't have an EQ8. Where am I going to put that thing? That thing's a monster. I don't have. So I finally was able. I don't have an observatory. I was able to. My wife was gracious enough to let me put a pier in my backyard. So I have an outside pier with no enclosure. So it's outside, with no observatory dome or no roll-off roof. It's just outside with a Telegizmos cover on it.
Mm-hmm.
So I leave the mount out there. I leave the EQ6R Pro out there, and I bring the telescope inside when I'm done. If it's going to be nice and I can sleep, I can sleep. I got motion sensors all around, and it beeps at me if rabbits or anything comes around. But it's actually instead of closing it up and midnight, I'm tired, let's go to bed. Now I could sit outside. The Eagle takes care of everything. It parks the scope. It takes care of it and just takes care of everything. It just goes when it's done with the image run. It closes up shop.
Yeah.
So let me ask you: is there a way? And I could be. I never really looked at it. Is there a way with the Eagle to shut down after as an end of sequence option?
Yeah, so in actually Sequence Generator Pro 4 now you have full control over the Eagle Manager. You can go into switches and automate, like you can turn ports on and off, you can turn the Eagle off. I think you can do all that.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
The latest SGP, and I think the version before they started including.
I'm gonna have to look into that because I don't have that set up yet.
Yeah, I haven't done it either, just because I'm always remote. I'm right there with it, and I need to load it in the Jeep anyhow. So
oh yeah, look at all that. Primaluce Eagle not found.
Well, so you have to I
probably have to set it up.
There's also the drivers that come with the Eagle Manager. Are you on a 4?
No, 3 Pro.
So I think if you download the latest version of the Eagle Manager for 3, it should have the ASCOM drivers that are in there. That I think.
Yeah, I'm on 3.7. So.
Okay. In the download for it, I think there is.
I think there is. Yeah, there's some new files that I didn't recognize, but as a matter of fact, I think I said to myself, "Why the hell do I need an ASCOM driver for the Eagle?"
Yeah, screw that. Yeah, right.
I actually think I said that. I'm like, "Why is that there?" I guess that's why. So.
Yeah, I think they can pull like eye data and GPS data, and then we have the I think one of them's like an environmental ASCOM and I forget. And then there's the Eagle Manager has a web server that communicates, like you can hit it with a different URL to get like GPS data, temperature data, interact with the ports.
Yeah, it's actually got the 4 USB ports I could see, the 4 power ports, 2 8, 2 3s, and the 2 heater switches. So
okay, no power off on the Eagle though, I think.
It has the individual power switches, so it's port 1 2 3 4. So
I guess no Eagle shutdown.
Not that I could see on the switches. No. Well, now that might change if I load up
the driver installed.
Yeah.
I don't know though. I'll look into it. I haven't used it.
Well, I'm not going to do it obviously during a run, but maybe tomorrow.
I'll do it now.
Do it now. Do it now.
In front of all these people.
See you at the party, Richter. So Jeff kind of freaks out at me sometimes because like every once in a while, I'll just like I'm like a person of random movie quotes, and I'll just throw things out there. So I'll just start quoting like The Odd Couple, and whenever I get mad at him, I'll be like, "It's 12 floors, not 11." And so I guess you gotta kind of watch a movie to kind of know what that means. But basically, it means that if you jump out the window, you'll fall 1 floor further, and it will hurt more.
Yeah.
so, but I don't know. I guess I could get this control panel off the screen there. Yeah. But yeah, my guiding seems like it's going okay. I mean, it got a little issues, but nothing big.
Pretty cool. You're pushing hard on one direction with RA. You could up the RA on RA a little bit. Smooth that out.
Let that run a little bit.
Yeah, it's like chilling out.
Yep. I'll bring it down a little bit.
It was kind of chilling out before you upped it. It could have been maybe like a little bit of a cable dragging over something.
Could be.
Are you showing star mass up there?
Am I showing what?
The star mass or signal to noise, that the chart above?
Yeah, over here.
No, the line up above your graph, the yellow line.
Oh, I'm showing the corrections. So it's the
no. The yellow line is that
up here.
but that's
What?
not
Yeah,
direction.
that's I'm sorry, star mass and signal to noise. They're both there.
Oh, you're showing both. All right. So it wasn't like a contrail, because then
No,
numbers-
then it would drop. Yeah.
Yeah, that would have did. Yeah, it was probably like maybe a cable just went
That's
like
okay.
book.
That's okay. I could probably go down maybe one again. You know, just play around with it a little bit.
Piece of dirt got in your gear.
It won't be the first time.
It was on both axes though. It was on both RA and deck.
Yep.
So, cable. I'm gonna go with cable.
I'm headed to Philly soon. We should meet up and take a drive. You're headed to Philly's only 90 minutes away from me, bro. Let me know. I'll meet up, get dinner, whatever. We'll do like an Astro World meetup. You know. Yeah, 0.76. You know what? Anything under like 1.3 or 1.5 on my seeing is gonna be fine.
Yeah. Yeah, you're imaging at that. It's no problem.
Yeah, it's all my stars are gonna be solid. Not worried about it. The best I've gotten on this, I can't wait. I got my Atlas. I'm getting it tuned up. Over at Deep Space Products.
Those are cool mounts.
Yeah, well, I've had it. This is it's 9 years old.
Mhm.
So all of a sudden it just wasn't guiding right. And I'm not very mechanically inclined with these things. So, you know, I'm the kind of guy that says, you know what, $400, I can send it to you and you can fix it and make it better. Okay, let's do it. So, because what's going to happen?
You can tilt up into Alt-ASI mode, right?
Yeah, you can.
Or Alt-ASI.
Yeah, but yeah, you can. But it's a cool mount. I've always liked it. I've always used the Cinta mounts. So whether it's you know, Atlas or Skywatcher or, you know, anything with a SynScan, I know EQ mod pretty well. So I'm able to use that, and I'm not frightened of it. So a lot of people are frightened of new software. I know I am. I don't even want to try anything else anymore. But what's going on here? It's okay. It's not a big deal. But so I sent it to him in Christmas time. And March 1st, he said, I got 2 or 3 mounts ahead of you. And so it's literally taken him like 4 months to kind of get to it. But it is, in all fairness to him over there, it's a one-man show. So, you know, he gets people that sends him mounts all the time. So got a line on. Oh, he's getting a Skyshed pod. All right.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Jealous.
Yeah, you know, that's get one of those. I don't know. Are you gonna be able to fit a 5-bay in your car, or you know, what are you getting? You rented a U-Haul?
I'm gonna close my roll up. It's getting cold.
Yeah. I got about 15 minutes, and then I'm gonna hang out with the wifey.
There we go.
Yeah, so when you go to Philly, let me know. By that time, you know, Jen will be full. I don't know if you're planning on bringing the wife for the road trip, or if you are or aren't. Maybe I'll grab my wife. I got friends in Philly too, so meet up and hang out. Go to City of Brotherly Love. It's a
when are you gonna have enough to stack this? When are you gonna go for it?
I'm because I'm not really 100% well versed in OSC processing, so I may after tonight just try and play around a little bit. I don't know if it'll be for general consumption, but I might play around with it just to see what I get, and you know, I'll share
what your mask is. Like, is it RGGB probably?
Yeah, it's RGGB. Yeah, so I'll dump it into WBPP, and I'll make it a debayer it and the whole thing, and just let it go. I do have to take new flats because that squiggle's gone, so I need new flats again. So, but other
was that calibrating out or no?
No, it was so close to the sensor, it wouldn't go away. So everything else went out except for that squiggle, and so that's why I kind of I was like, what is going on? I can't get rid of this thing, and so finally I just got crazy and I took everything apart and finally got rid of it.
Says it's warm in Arizona. Surprise, surprise.
Yeah, I mean, Jason called me up and said yesterday, it was like yesterday, 2 days ago, it was 93 degrees at 11 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, pass on that nonsense. I was born and raised in Phoenix, and I left it for a reason. Like I ain't going back.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
I learned my lesson.
I want to leave New York for the complete opposite reason. It's too damn cold.
Yeah, you don't need to go to that extreme. That's like I was telling Mark the other day on the phone. We were talking, and it was like I was like, yeah, they say Phoenix is this valley of the sun, and I say it's the surface of the sun. I hate it.
It's a valley of death.
It's like you can walk outside and just feel the skin in the middle of your forehead peel.
Oh God, that's horrible.
I gotta take this call here.
Yep. Let's see if I can find. No. Let's see. It might be in here. Flats. Flat. Is this it? Hmm. Hey George, how you doing? Mark, what's going on? Got cameras cooling, waiting for the sun to drop. I'm trying to find those pictures with the squiggle, and I don't know why I can't find any of them now. April 5th, that was yesterday. This was yesterday. I only got 3 shots before that. All right. Maybe it's under bad data. $5 now. Oh, did I? All right, that's a good point. That's a good point. Facebook, Dan Higgins, photos, your photos. Is that it? There it is. There it is. Thanks, Mark. And I'll show that to Tom if he comes back. And there we go. And there's a squiggle. There's a squiggle right there. Right here. And then when I peer flipped, it's right there. So there you go. So it looked like something happened here and something happened here on the peer flip. Not sure, but all that data was crap. So it's all gone. Tom's chilling on his hammock. Oy. So how is this live studio from Restream working out for everybody? Is this working kind of well? I mean, you got any compliments, or you hate it, or you don't like it? I got to figure out what's yeah, well, I don't have a rotator, so you know, once I cleaned out. And George, you're a little late to the party, but I guess when I finally opened up the top part of the ASI 294, I took the red actually got into the camera, and I took my little hand blower and blew it out. It was gone. It was gone. Closed it back up. It was gone. So, and now I'm getting images like this, and you can see right now. And let's see just for fun. Yeah, I had dust bunnies too, and it was annoying, but let's see. Oh, my Sharpcat license will expire. I already bought it. I bought it twice by accident. I gotta call up Robin and let him know I bought it twice by accident. Let's see. Cameras, folder monitor. Let's see. Let's do clear. Where is it? I haven't done this in a while. Tools, live stack, clear, browse, extra acquisition, M65 Leo Trio, light, open. All fit files. And is there a debayer in this? No? I thought there was.
That was a great phone call.
Was it?
Yeah.
I'll take your word for it.
I think I just sold a lot of Asato focusers.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I'm just playing with.
What are you messing with? What did I miss?
I'm just doing a live stack through with no calibration frames on in SharpCap, and just playing around a little bit.
I need to mess with SharpCap.
It's fun, you know. You could do, you know, stacking on the fly and a couple of the things.
Well, they have a polar alignment routine that's supposed
Oh
to be
yeah, oh yeah. I can't. I use it every night, even with beer. I still use it just to tweak it.
But you don't, yeah. So you don't use a pole master then?
No. I got. You know, listen, you know, you're getting a guide camera anyway. If you're gonna get a guide camera that's an ASI camera, just SharpCap is $15 a year. so
it works with other cameras, right?
Oh yeah.
I mean, I have a Starlight Express. And,
I believe that's on their list, if I remember right.
But it uses your guide camera.
It can use whatever you want as long as it's compatible with SharpCap. QSI is compatible, that I know. But it'll sit there, and literally it's so easy. There's no like with PoleMaster. I have PoleMaster and I got rid of it. But PoleMaster, you gotta click on Polaris twice, and then match the stars up to the circles, and then click on Polaris again, and then move the mount and all this stuff, and then click on Polaris again, and you know you got to do all this kind of stuff. With as long as you start within 5 degrees of Polaris, I think it is, with SharpCap, it'll plate solve the area. You move the scope in either direction, east or west, until it tells you to stop rotating. It figures out the rotation, you know, the angle that you're at, and then you hit next, and then it goes, okay, you know, move right 2 minutes and 30 seconds, and move down 1 minute and a half, or whatever. And that's what you do until it says excellent, and you're done. You're done in about 2 minutes.
But there's no like like a live view in the PoleMaster where you don't know like 2 minutes and X number of seconds. You can just.
Well, you're looking at a live view of what, and you'll see like you want this star in this box, and it'll show you which way to go. But you really just look at the numbers on the bottom, and it'll say right this many, up or down this many, and then you just make the adjustments on your mount, and you're finished.
It's really check that out.
It's going to
be one of those messing with it in my backyard things.
Yep. But you know what? Once you use it, if you have PoleMaster, you'll probably sell it.
All right. I don't know, man. I love that thing. That thing stopped my backaches. Like I stopped back problems with it.
You know what? And now you'll be like, wow, I don't have to worry about clicking on Polaris 18 times.
Well, and it's one more thing you have to remember in your kit, right?
Yep.
I'm all about not having to have extra crap.
Yep. And one less wire. You know.
Well, I take it off. I take
when you're done,
and throw it back in my bag when I'm done.
Yeah, I used to do that too. I would take the whole thing off and just put the cap back on and be done with it. But now since I'm going to be using I use the guide camera, and it works fine.
SharpCap will use the PoleMaster camera, according to George.
It does. Now it does. Yeah, absolutely. But that's kind of ridiculous if you think about it.
It's like cannibalism.
Let me use a $300 QHY camera to use a $15 software program.
We hear you like polar aligning, so we used your polar alignment camera to polar align.
Oh man, it's crazy. But so SharpCap will definitely work with the PoleMaster camera now. I've used it. It's interesting. But yeah, I mean, so this is so basically with SharpCap, what you could do is, instead of I'm not using SharpCap to image, but I have it pointed to a folder. So it's monitoring the folder that I'm saving my images to. I have this loaded on the Eagle as well. And then if I want to restart the stack, I could just, right now it's got 12 pictures in there. So that's about an hour worth of data, 5 minutes each. Just hit play, and then it'll start live stacking it.
Mark Ellis sent me a picture of his Esprit 120.
Mark, I hate you.
It's all decked out in Prima Luce rings and rails.
Mark, I'm gonna print up that picture and I'm just gonna burn it like a
Sexy.
hell's offering.
That's a big refractor.
See, even with no processing, I could start to see that central lane in the NGC galaxy right here. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Right here. And that's with no stacking, really. That looks pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Yep.
There you go.
It's like dust lane in there.
Yep. And that's with literally that's just no darks, no flats, no nothing. Just a really quick live stack and some messing with the histogram. And that's it. But should be cool. It's going to look cool.
Yeah. I got to shave, man. My face is really starting to itch. I let it go so long.
Oh, this is now my my goatee. I've always wanted a goatee to grow in. And because of my job, I work with food. So like we were never allowed to have facial hair really, unless it was just a mustache. And now that we're all wearing masks and nobody can tell that I have the goatee anymore because it's going with a mask. So I took my mask off the other day at the store and they're like, oh, what is that? I mean, I've been working with some of these people for like 30 years. and they're like, they've never seen me with any facial hair. Even when I was 16, I just had a little mustache, a little, the little peach fuzz thing going.
Yeah. Just because you could.
Just because I could, I was able to grow hair on my lip, so I figured I would. And my dad had one, so it made me want one. But other than that, I mean,
yeah, my dad always had a full mustache and beard, and there was one time that I remember he got assaulted in a parking lot, and they beat him up, and they had to like wire his jaw shut and do all sorts of things, and so they had to shave his beard off. And I remember when we got the call from the hospital, we had to go in, and I went in to go see him, and there was this guy laying there. I had no idea it was my dad.
Oh no, he had no beard.
I'd never seen the dude without, and it had, by that point in my life, had been maybe 15 years.
Wow.
I'd never seen him without one.
Wow. My dad always had a mustache. He had a beard for a while, and then once the 1980s kind of passed, he kind of shaved the beard and kept the mustache. Now he just looked like a really tan Ron Jeremy. But
nice.
Yeah. So so I figure I just let this grow, and it's the itching stage has passed.
Yeah.
Now it's just because of the mask, so. But I think I'm going to call this in about 10 minutes and start, just chill with the wifey for a little bit.
Yeah. I got to go eat some dinner, and I got to close out some orders, and
yeah.
Yep. Good times. Well, good luck on this image.
Hey, I'll throw it out to you. If it's anything decent.
Yeah, I'll check it out.
Yeah, and
cool hanging out with you.
Yeah, always, Tom. Always, Tom. I always enjoy talking to you. You're a welcome guest as always. But enjoy the munitions explosions and.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Autofocus on luminance, then jump to O3 and run again. Yeah, we could do that. Yeah. I'm not sure where you go.
Just log your offsets that one time, and you don't ever have to.
Yeah. And just as a side note, parfocal filters aren't always parfocal, so just be careful.
They say they are, but they are not.
They are not. They're definitely not. That's why I'm just too lazy. So I'll just have this set to focus every filter change. I just can't have the.
I do too. I do the same.
You know what? Just every 1 or 2 degrees difference in temperature, and every filter change, and that's it. I'm done. But
yeah, I mean, I'll shoot like if I'm shooting separate channels, LRGB, I'll shoot like 45 minutes of one, 45 minutes of another, 45 minutes of another, and just refocus each one.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's all I do as well. And you know, and I find that I mean, for those of you who've seen some of my stuff, for my Heart Nebula and my North American Nebula, all the newer stuff that I've been, actually starting to get decent at with the help of Ron Breacher and some others. I mean, the data is there. It's just a matter of pulling out the detail, and sometimes it can be a struggle. Yeah.
All right, Dan.
All right, Tom.
You have yourself a good evening.
You too, and it's good
Farewell,
to talk
everyone.
to you. Enjoy dinner and say hi to the fam.
All right. Cheers, everyone.
Take care.
Cheers, guys.
You too. All right, guys, we're going to go close this thing out. Come on tomorrow night for Astro World TV, 9 p.m. Eastern. No, George, I'm actually this is actually going to be my first one-shot color project. I normally do mono with my S-Big camera and my Astrodon filters, but this is just a ASI 294 MC with a Batter Moon and Sky Glow filter in the front. That's it. Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. You know what? Hey, Eric, take it easy there, guy. Take it easy there. I'm not jumping the shark here. Normally, I am going to be using the one-shot color for star color data, so I could add it to my narrowband imaging, which I'm kind of relegated to because of the crappy skies we have on Long Island. So I mostly only do narrowband imaging. But however, we're in the spring. It is galaxy season, and it's to do narrowband on galaxies, unless if you're adding it to RGB, it makes no sense. So that's why I'm going to be doing some stuff like this, and we're gonna see. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm really interested to see how this turns out, and so that means I'll have. Let's see. I don't even know how many hours I have on this one. This is I'm not going to let this run for 3 hours because it's starting to get cloudy. So I already have what do I have here? How many? 13. So that's an hour and 5 minutes tonight. And I also have on another drive. Let me see. On another drive, I have, I'll tell you right now, raw data, ES80, M65 lights. So I have 24, so 120 minutes. I got another 2 hours in this folder. And I have, last night, I have another hour in this folder. So I'll have about 5 hours worth of data so far. So I think that's a good start. And Hagba. What's Hagba, George? No, just kidding. Yeah, you could definitely do that. You could do the HA and the R and green blue. Yeah, absolutely, you could do that. But that might not be a bad idea to kind of do. You'll get a lot more detail in the HA. And in all fairness, and when you do an RGB, you don't need a lot. Yeah, we both flipped sides of the fence, man. We both jumped the fence, man. We did a high five jumping over. So yeah, you're doing mono, I'm doing one-shot color. Yeah. So tomorrow night, not sure what we're going to be talking about. We'll probably talk a little bit about this because I think this is a good project. Maybe I could get something done by tomorrow night. And I don't know, probably not because I'm working all day. So, all right. Well, that being said, I think that we're coming up on a 2-hour stream right now, which is pretty much what I wanted to hold it at. Thank you everybody for coming down. I know a lot of you guys that have been watching our hardcore Astro World fans, so we appreciate the support and hanging out and just chilling out with us. So come on tomorrow night. We'll be on 9 o'clock. You'll see me, Eric, Jason, Tyler, and whatever other guest decides to show up. So have a good night. And remember, as always, keep imaging, keep educating, keep having fun, clear skies, and we'll see you tomorrow night. Take care. Bye-bye.